If we look at a list about the most exciting upcoming indie games, a lot of these lists will contain Hollow Knight Silksong, Ayuden Chronicles, and Crow's Warn. But in reality, there are even more interesting indie games you should add to your wishlist. So I'm here to tell you about 8 upcoming indie games you probably haven't heard of. Some of them are amongst my most anticipated games right now. But first, tell me in the comments what upcoming indie game are you most excited about. Alright, let's go. Being and Becoming is a game I just recently discovered. It's an atmospheric Metroidvania set in a kingdom corrupted by a collective dream. That's what it says on Steam. Killing a boss allows you to absorb and then summon it in battle. That, combined with a wide range of weapons that allow to perform unique combos, promises a fun action-heavy combat system. What's really unique in this game is that the decisions you make will have a direct effect on the world, granting you access to certain areas or block rooms entirely. That way, another playthrough can feel immensely different depending on your decisions. That already sounds like it would be up my alley, but the gorgeous pixel art style and animations, and the fact that this game will feature voice acting, is highly promising. Would you add Being and Becoming to your wishlist? Let me know in the comments. For me, Altered Armor basically is a dream come true. A pixel art cyberpunk Metroidvania with RPG elements and a synthwave soundtrack? What else could I wish for? Combat looks absolutely stunning thanks to a great variety of skills, a versatile moveset, and beautiful animations. Altered Armor does 2 really cool things. For one, you can recruit crew members for your ship that influence your abilities and playstyle. That's something we need to wait and see how it plays, but it sounds interesting. The second unique gameplay mechanic, at least considering this is a Metroidvania, is the relationship aspect. You will form friendships and maybe even find love. I'm not sure what effect this will have on the actual gameplay, but this is intriguing. Is Altered Armor up your alley? Tell me in the comments. Another Metroidvania, and easily my most anticipated. I won't say too much about this since I already did a video completely dedicated to Constance, but let me say 2 things. This is inspired by Hollow Knight, while still being its own thing, and there's a demo available which you need to check out. I put the link to the demo in the description. Thank me later. Oh, and thank you for hitting that subscribe button. That helps me out a lot. Cross Blitz has to be the most interesting deck building game since Hearthstone. Basically, this is an RPG with roguelike mechanics. You try to complete one area after another, but if you fail you need to try again, and there are some random elements to it, like which cards you get or which opponents you face. When you're defeated, you don't lose everything though. Experience and money you earn are your chance to improve your character. The combat itself is a beautiful mix of simplicity and strategic thinking, since the position of your cards is crucial to win a battle. The cards I came across in the demo promises a well thought out card game with a really addicting gameplay loop. I highly recommend you check out the demo. You can find the link in the description. After you play this, come back and let me know if you like Cross Blitz. If you know me, you're probably aware that Lone Fungus is one of my favorite Metroidvania, not only of this year, but in general. So of course the sequel already is something I recommend you keep an eye out for. We don't know too much about this at this point, but considering the first game absolutely nailed what it means to be a well-crafted Metroidvania, we can expect something truly great here. Lone Fungus 2 is a prequel to the first game and is most likely to feature the same great sense of exploration, tight movement, and cool upgrades as its predecessor. Let me put it this way, if you love Hollow Knight and Celeste, Lone Fungus could be your jam. Go check out my review if you want to know more, link in the description. And also, tell me if you played Lone Fungus and how you liked it. Okay, this one's really interesting. Songs of Silence is a game that combines really cool elements to a unique genre mix. Progressing the campaign happens on a world map in a turn-based mode. Here you can explore and enhance your kingdom. Entering battles brings you to a separate area. The battles play out in real time. While your units act automatically, you can use cards that basically function as skills to influence what happens. This crazy mix sounds weird at first, but is actually quite addictive, and the beautiful art style and music add to a really unique experience. This game still needs a little polish structure-wise, but hey, currently this is only a demo we get to play, so I'm sure this will improve. The link for the demo is in the description. It's not easy to describe, so it's best you try it out yourself, but this definitely looks interesting. Do you like strategy games, and would you try out Songs of Silence? Let me know in the comments. Ultros is a psychedelic Metroidvania that just looks absolutely crazy. It's set on a giant space-drifting cosmic uterus. Yeah, that's not weird at all. The game features a unique loot mechanic that allows you to start over at key moments in the story. That way you will be able to unlock different areas, gain new abilities and find secrets you wouldn't otherwise find. Combat against the weird looking aliens is based on precision and promises some intense encounters. The beautiful art style and colorful world set for a trippy adventure I can't wait to dive into. Would you add this weirdo of a game to your wishlist, and are you scared you wouldn't come down from this trip? Let me know in the comments. In all honesty, we don't know too much about this game, but I wanted to include it anyway. Mariachi Legends is developed by Horbet Studios, the same studio that brought us 9 Years of Shadow, which is pretty obvious when you're looking at the incredible art style. The game describes itself as a side-scrolling beat-em-up with vibrant Mexican culture, fast-paced combat, exploration and platforming. Sounds like a great mix to me. The combat will be the main focus, and it looks like a combo-heavy and fun experience that can be altered with tarot cards to enhance and modify your abilities. Though 9 Years of Shadow didn't really meet my expectations, you'll find my review in the description, Mariachi Legends looks highly promising. Did this game catch your interest? Let me know in the comments. Alright, there you have it, 8 indie games you probably haven't heard of. How many of these games were already on your wishlist? Let me know in the comments, and please feel free to recommend some games to me and everyone else. If you enjoyed this video, you can always hit that beautiful subscribe button and also slap like if you want. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.